dating back. When did we start the show, Don?
1947.
Every year. Every year. I mean, I used to always go with Bronco Nagurski. It was amazing. Last couple of years, I've actually won. Don had to shave his goatee. This year, I started off the season with a 5-0 week, and that's how we do it. We have the Jets and the Giants we have to pick, and then 3 other games. And Don whined and cried like a baby. He didn't want to play anymore, but then he did, and he ended up pretty much lapping the field. Had a big week last weweek, 3-1. Peter was 0-4. I was 1-3, but I'm so far behind I can't catch up. We'd have to do some farcical, exotic bets, linked to the national anthem. And I didn't want to make this betting thing a farce. I just wouldn't do it. It would be fake. It would be fake news if we did that.
Fake news.
So what we bet was that the loser would have to dye his hair the original color. Don, are you brown or black, Don?
Brown. It looks black now, but originally it would have been brown.
All right, so it would have had to been brown. And Don's all gray. Peter would have to grow his hair out like Gallagher, the prop comic.
Yes.
That's right.
A lot of melons, watermelons, and sledgehammers.
Right. Good stuff. I mean, stuff that never goes out of style. And I would have had to dye my hair brown, which is my original color. Mm-hmm. So because we mathematically figured out that there was no way that I could catch Don, I actually believe I'm 22 games under 500.
Wow.
So, I mean, for that sort of performance, I should actually have had to get my hair shaved off, but the original bet was it would have to be dyed. So we said we would reveal around 5 o'clock. It's 5:07 right now. For those listening on the radio driving home, I have been wearing a ski cap from loveyourmelon.com,
right,
which is a charitable endeavor. I've been wearing it the whole show. So now I'm going to take it off. Now, one thing I will tell you, it's been matted down for the last 3 hours. Essentially, I came into the station at 2 o'clock, haven't taken it off, so that might affect the way it looks. But don't look at the way it looks. Okay. The hair will be like the hair always is tomorrow, but the color is going to be a little jarring, a little startling. Don's staring at me right now, Peter, because he has not seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I have not let him see it, so when I take this hat off, he's going to see it for the first time.
And Peter, you have a monitor up there, right?
I do, but obviously I'll be about 6-7 seconds behind.
Okay. Now, I also tweeted out pictures, and yes, we'll show a little bit later on, I guess, or right away. My hair was on the side fully gray. Almost looked Greca-like gray. And the top was gray, too, with some brown in it. So here we go. Oh, this is going to be so bad. It looks great. I mean, it looks great.
It looks great.
It looks awful.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
It looks. Look, there's no gray on the side.
But you look very good. Now it's different.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a shudder because it's different, but overall, it looks fantastic. It's not. Sometimes when you go brown.
Now look how different it is according to the yes.
It's much different, but it looks really great. Now it's matted down, so eventually it's going to look like tomorrow. It's going to look very normal. But Peter, you've now seen it. It doesn't have that orange hue, which sometimes happens when you try to dye brown. You look really good.
Fraud.
What fraud? What?
The whole thing's fraud.
What do you mean it's a fraud?
It's hard. It's hard to believe. Usually, when you see something odd or awful, what would you lose a bet? No, it looks like you won the bet.
Don, this is just what we predicted.
Unbelievable.
It's classic fraud.
Oh.
This is it doesn't even look weird. It doesn't look bad. Look at that. All thumbs up from the Yes Studios in Stamford, Connecticut. It is absolutely absurd. You look better than before. The only thing that makes it look bad is that it's messed up.
Andrew, what do you think?
Don is so right about this. You do not look bad at all. This is not bet-worthy.
You look terrific.
Bet-worthy? I have gray hair. Now all of a sudden I have to be on the air with dark hair.
Everyone prefers gray. Everyone prefers that gray hair.
You lost the bet on purpose because you wanted an excuse to do this.
And this is something that you should continue to do forward.
You think I should continue to dye my hair?
Yeah, this looks really good. You look younger. You look 5-6 years younger, Michael.
It's true.
Maybe a decade younger.
Totally fraudulent.
Terrific. Absolutely terrific. You won this bet. You won it.
How did I win it? Now I'm a fraud. I'm not. This is not the real me.
Look at the before and after. You just got younger. That's it.
It's unbelievable. Let's have a bet where Michael looks better and younger.
I think it looks awful. Now, I have to give props to Junior, who did it at Classic Barber.
They're releasing the video now on 98.7 ESPN New York.
All right, there's a video of it actually getting dyed where Junior was so patient, and the guys at Classic Barber, and I went to a Classic Barber in Greenwich, and Jeff Scopin was there and videotaped the whole thing, and my wife was there, Jody, and she actually said she liked it when she saw it come out, but
because she has eyes.
It's so different.
I'm looking at the
there's
picture.
a picture of Jody watching.
Look at the picture now and the video now, and now you look terrific. It's as if you won. It is unbelievable.
No, see, Ray doesn't like. Ray Santiago just said he didn't like it. He just went like this.
I don't understand. You look younger.
Yeah,
I don't notice much of a difference.
Oh, see, he's saying he doesn't notice much of a difference.
You don't notice a difference. What do you have the gift of sight? Did I have gray hair done?
You did have gray hair. It looks darker. It makes you look younger.
Okay, Ray.
And again, it's going to be even better tomorrow when it's not all matted down from wearing the hat for 3 hours.
I hate it.
You've taken this moment that was built up as such a negative, and you turned it into an absolute positive.
I don't think I have.
This would be you winning the bet.
How did I win the bet? I'm a completely different person now. My children were scared when I walked into the house.
Oh,
There's a video of me walking into the Classic Barber. I'm sitting there looking at my phone. There's Junior, did a great job. There's Jody. There's how miserable I was.
My mom's calling me on the cell.
She doesn't realize you're on the air.
Mom, you have to call the number. Can somebody call my mom? Andrew, you still have the number.
This is so fraudulent.
How's it
I'm
fraudulent,
so
Peter?
annoyed.
Why?
Because you played this whole song and you're like Donald Trump.
How am I?
You're like Donald Trump. You point out something. You pretended to not want to do this, so when you did it, you looked as if you set the groundwork that you didn't want to do it, but you always wanted to do it. It's an upgrade. Why would you not want this?
Why would I want to do? If I always wanted to do that, why wouldn't I have done it?
Because you needed an excuse. Because you're an authentic kind of guy. So you don't want.
Look at Twitter. It's blowing up.
People love it.
Michael Bean. It wasn't supposed to make you look better. Amanda, Michael, it looks great. Very natural. It makes you look younger.
It's.
Somebody said like Vince Vaughn with the new hair color.
Jay Herb says looks like a cross between a young Kevin James and Bruce Willis.
Fraud. He won the bet.
How's that? I lost the bet.
You've got to be kidding me. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
You know what, now I'm starting to wonder.
Like a hair club for men ad that
it
they
does.
have one, yes.
And that would be like the signature before and after. You're making the company money and you didn't even use them. I'm telling you, this is huge. My mom's called in.
Right, what'd she say?
Well, let's listen. She asked. She's called.
All right.
Mom, what do you think?
Oh, he looks really handsome. You look so much younger. You look really great.
Wow.
You look like my younger son now.
Wow.
Well, David,
Smoko.
who's got the Kavorka?
You really look really handsome. You're always handsome anyhow, but I'm saying really much younger, too. I love it.
Thank you very much.
You know what? He was so bad down the stretch, guys. I think you threw these games so this could happen.
It's amazing. Right. I could not have thrown it this bad. There's no way I could have been this bad. Like 0-5 weeks, 1-4. Well, thank you, Mrs. LaGreca. That means a lot.
Nice talking to you.
All right, thank you. I don't know. I don't like it.
People have paid big money for this kind of improvement.
You know what, Don? You know why it ticks me off? Because I don't have this option. There's no situation in which I could do something to my hair where I go to a salon and all of a sudden I come out and everyone goes, "Oh my God, you look so young," unless they took spray paint and just painted my head.
That's called couvre.
Well, with that.
Yeah.
And guess what happens when it rains?
It drips.
That's right.